Premier Oil is a United Kingdom-based oil and gas company with its current exploration and production activities in Europe, Middle East, Africa and Asia. It started its operation in Indonesia in 1985 at the West Natuna Sea, and it acquired a business interest in Block R of North Sumatra, Aceh in April 2005. Premier Oil believes that the community in the vicinity of its operation is one of the crucial factors that smoothen the process of exploration and production activities. For that reason, Premier Oil has a commitment to the concept of sustainable development in order to give added value to the company as well as preserving the environment and welfare of the people. This commitment was then realized in the form of community development. Since the inception of its production, Premier Oil has committed to involve social activities in its operation through the Community Development Program, which represents its corporate social responsibility. That is, sustained business commitment which is run in ethical governance and contributes to the economic development through the quality of life of its employees, families, as well as the surrounding community. Referring to the CD policy and guidelines of BP Migas, Premier Oil focuses its community development program in areas that cover education, health, environment, economy, socio-cultural and infrastructure. In the education aspect, the establishment of a Noah kindergarten in Matak Island in 1998 was the ultimate achievement of the Premier Oil Community Development Program. As an educational institution for preschoolers, this kindergarten was equipped with comprehensive supporting facilities. In addition, knowledge and skills of the teaching staff are consistently improved in order to achieve quality resources of teachers. In the near future, Premier Oil will also build a new building for a kindergarten in Air Asuk village of Palmatak sub-district to replace their temporary school facility. Premier Oil also gives scholarships to outstanding students of Natuna and provides schools in remote areas with some teaching learning facilities, such as textbooks. A strong community with good productivity is a healthy community that has the understanding of how to live healthy independently. Premier Oil Community Development Program has been providing various health services for communities in the surrounding areas of the company's operations that include mass circumcision, health counseling, and training for paramedics. This program did not stop here. Premier Oil's contribution extended to the construction of a community health center, whose function has now developed into a health clinic that provides health care for residents of Payalaman village in Palmatap sub-district in particular, and the society of Anambas Island in general.
Program-program community development yang dilakukan oleh Premier Oil seperti TK Anoa dan Poliklinik Rumah Sakit Lapangan Natuna itu sangat membantu masyarakat di wilayah Desa Payalaman khususnya dan Kecamatan Palmatak pada umumnya. Terima kasih Premier Oil.
The successful program was then followed by the construction of an integrated health post facility that provides health services for preschoolers, expectant mothers, and seniors of Terempa village in Siantan district.
Sangat-sangat berterima kasih kepada Premier Oil yang mana telah membantu untuk membuat atau bangunan yang memadai, bukan memadai, malah bagus untuk kami, para kader dan masyarakat sekitarnya. Terima kasih Premier Oil.
Premier Oil has deep concern for the development of environmental conservation. Its community development program is carried out through collaboration amongst West Natuna Consortium, Indonesia's Maritime and Fishery Ministry, and non-governmental organizations in a conservation pilot project of 400 square meters in Matak Island. This area has seen the growth of 2,000 seedlings for coral reef transplantation and the release of 1,000 fries in order to speed the creation of new habitats. One of the objectives of the Community Development Program is to empower the community. By taking the advantage of the potential and active participation of the community, the people are encouraged to improve their welfare on their own initiative. In Payalaman village, Premier Oil provided the women with sewing skill training, while in Siantan district, they were taught how to make tofu and tempeh through the BLK program. Meanwhile, to the fishermen community of Anambas Island, collaborating with reliable local fishermen organization, Premier Oil extended its assistance by supplying fishing equipment expected to increase their productivity.
Himpunan Keluarga Nelayan Siantan khususnya dan Anambas pada umumnya sangat berterima kasih kepada Premier Oil yang akan memberikan sumbangan kepada kami nelayan tentang alat tangkap rawai, karena itulah yang nampaknya yang siap pakai daripada program-program yang lainnya, tapi yang langsung dampaknya kepada masyarakat nelayan yaitu tali rawai, Pak. Terima kasih, Pak.
The launching of training for village and district officials in Anambas Island is an implementation of Premier Oil Community Development Program in the social area. Meanwhile, in the cultural area, the company participated in the making of video documentation of various Malay art so as to preserve and promote the traditional culture of Natuna Regency. Infrastructure is not missed by Premier Oil Community Development Program. In several areas of Anambas Island, the program was materialized in road construction and repair, house of worship refurbishment, and procurement of laboratory equipment and computers for schools. Premier Oil Community Development Program is carried out in the vicinity of Premier Oil operations and designed to meet the needs of the local community in cooperation with the local administration. Premier Oil cares about Indonesia.